Minutemen Media presents the Spring Am Slam from Clark, New Jersey. Oak Ridge Park. Oak Ridge Park, the finest disc golf park in Union County. We start off at hole 1, 260-foot par 3, sponsored by Cosmic Disc Golf. Stepping up to the box is Steven Visquito. Steven's a 921 rated player who shot a 47 in the first round for a -8. And his backhand gets turned up a little by the wind and almost skates out of bounds. Thankfully, that little dog's paws might have just kept him in bounds. The out-of-bounds barrier is that path you see on the right. Up next, Gabe Lamb. Gabe Lamb, 926 rated player. Shot a 48 in round 1 for a -7. He throws a nice tight backhand out there, getting a really good fade, going into that area of those trees that slightly protect the basket. That's a really good position to be in. A great position to be in is to get your disc to skip through those trees. That's where you want to be for the birdie attempt. Next up we got Kevin O'Brien. Kevin O'Brien puts a big backhand out there, gets it up a little high and gets caught by the wind. He gets pushed over by those evergreens to the left. Should have a good shot for his approach. Kyle O'Brien puts a backhand out there, and I think it got a little flippy, got turned out by the wind, and that appears to go out of bounds. That whole path on the right is OB, and he comes down out of bounds. That never had a chance. Hole 1 sponsored by Cosmic Discs. Looking at our second shot here by Kevin. Kevin gets a nice easy backhand in for his approach. Should be a nice easy putt from there. Gabe with his second shot, checking the wind, lines it up. It's a pretty good bid, but it sails past the basket. Steven, he's got his second shot, going backhand as well. Nice soft bid in there. That's going to leave him an easy 6 to 8 foot drop-in style putt. We have Kyle after his recovery from going out of bounds, puts in a good putt, but just hits that top of that rim and drops right under the basket. It's a heartbreaking hole for him. Gabe with his backhand. You could see the wind just throw that right down to the ground. He made a good bid at it, but never really had a chance with that wind. He puts it in for 4. Not the bogey he was looking for to start. Steven drops in his third shot for a par, as does Kevin. And Kyle finally getting off hole 1. This is not what he wanted to start the round. Minutemen Media Spring Am Slam at Oak Ridge Park, Clark, New Jersey. Hole 2, round 2. We have Kevin leading off. Nice Anheuser backhand, and he's getting it by those trees that are out there over 100 feet. Nice good fade. That's really a perfect position. Steven stepping up next. Takes a nice backhand, Anheuser, but I feel like the wind is pushing it there, and he is not going to get through that tree on the left. That is one of the worst positions to be in on that hole. Gabe, third in the box, getting a nice tight Anheuser out there, and luckily when it hits the ground, it rolls out to that clear area between those two evergreens straight ahead. And if you're not going to get past them, you want to be in between them. Kyle with a flick. Seems to have dipped Heiser. But he got it out there enough left so he lands in that clearing between the evergreens. Steven with a nice little roller to get him out in the clear. He knows he's probably taking one on this hole right now. Kyle, great Anheuser getting it out there. Great. That's going to be a nice, good position for him to get the par here. Nice rebound hole, hopefully. Great shot. We have Kevin with his backhand approach. Seemed to get away from him a little. Steven with his third shot. Going backhand. He's getting it up in there, looking for some fade. Stayed pretty straight. Not as much fade as he would have liked, but that's going to be in a good position. He should be able to have a good, decent putt there. Decent run at it. Gabe now with a forehand. Gets it up there. That gets him in position for his fourth shot. Great position. A lot of the blues in the second round had at least 100, 150 feet compared to the whites in the first round. Definitely adding an extra drive to each of these holes. Steven with a great bid, but just clinks that front rim. That's tough. Great bid there. Luckily it doesn't roll away too far. That's one of those ones really need to get. Kyle banging in a good putt there. That's got to feel good after hitting the rim on one. Gabe lining up his shot. Looking to tickle those chains, and he does. Nice soft putt. Nestles in there, bottom of the basket. Steven, after his rim job, let's go with the bounce back factor, and he puts it down. And Kevin, nice little drop in there. Kevin shot a 50 in round one to start neg 5. Do you want to commemorate your favorite holiday or birthday? Or your favorite round of disc golf with a video? Do you want the commentary to maybe be pleasant? Or a little bit angry? Or a little bit mean? Well, at Minutemen Media, we can do that for you. Disc golf commentary and videos from Minutemen Media. Orange just had a little interaction with people. That's big for him. He doesn't have many friends. Now, from Minutemen Media, have your own personal disc golf presented as it was tournament form. Have it for posterity. Show it to your friends. Be like, you don't think I hit that putt? There it is. I hit that putt. And I got a commentator talking about how awesome the putt I hit was. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to have your disc golf round recorded for prosperity. Get all your friends involved. Minutemen Media, available for disc golf videos, regular rounds, birthday parties, or special events. Minutemen Media, get it now. Welcome back to exclusive coverage of the Minutemen Media Spring Am Slam at Oak Ridge Park in Clark, New Jersey. Hole number 3, round 2. Leading off Kyle O'Brien. Kyle shot a 51 in round 1 to go -4. Following him up, Kevin O'Brien, nice backhand, slicing through there. I give him a good position out in the open. You look up into the fairway, you can see the tee box for the whites. Like I said, easily the blue tees are a couple of 100 feet back, 100 to 150 on most holes. Excellent roller put out there by Gabe Lamb. And Steven, off that tough rim job, he puts out a nice big Anheuser, and it's going roller. Oh, and he dings a tree. It's one of the more interesting tree hits we've had at Minutemen Media. Kevin putting a nice backhand out in there, getting himself into the approach shot. Kyle going with the forehand, a little bit of Anheuser, but it comes back, gets a nice little skip, getting him with a great approach shot. Here's a look at it from the other camera, behind the basket. Oh, Even better from that shot. Gabe with his backhand. Getting it up in there. Is it going to scooch through those trees? It does scooch through those trees. Great position. Great position for the putt there by Gabe Lamb. Steven with a standstill forehand. He's putting himself out there. He's going to need to get an approach before he can make a bid for the basket. Kevin, big backhand. Ooh, pin seeker and a bounce back. That's rough, but hopefully not too far out. Should still be in that 8 to 10 foot range. Steven going with his approach shot. Plays it very smartly. Just putting that disc under the basket so he can get the drop in. Get his fundamentals back on. Kevin, after that bounce back, he puts that putt down. That's exactly what you want. Don't let that rim of the top of the basket start to psych you out. Kyle with the nice putt. Gabe after that amazing approach shot. Getting a very easy putt here. Sometimes those easy putts are what you need to keep it going. Keep your rhythm nice. Know you're touching those chains. Make it easy on yourself, as they like to say. Cosmic Disc Golf, one of the official sponsors of the Spring Am Slam. Hole 4, round 2. Led off by Kyle O'Brien, and his flick shot gets a little Anheuser and gets a little tangled up in the trees. It's going to be a rough position for him over there. Gabe Lamb, second in the box. Puts a nice backhand Anheuser out there. Leaving himself right in the middle of the fairway. Excellent. Kevin stepping up. Oh, yes, very smart. Keeping that disc low, just riding the grass through there. Nice position on the fairway. And Steven following him up. Nice and true, straight, dead center. Gets a good bounce there. They'll have great looks for their approach shots. Forehand approach here. Good shot by Kevin. Gabe from beyond the basket gets a very good approach up there. That should be another very makeable par for him. Kyle from his knee. Beautiful forehand. Pin seeker. And Steven with a jump putt backhand. Just rolls away a little on him, but a nice bid attempt to get himself in the... Oh! Kevin O'Brien there just nails the top of the basket. Great attempt at the putt. And Steven with a top of the rim job. Gabe will at least cash. Gabe's putting has been picking up. He's been playing very solid through the first 4 of this second round. Been keeping his nose down. His drives have really been very good. And the rest of the foursome get their drop-ins. Minutemen Media Disc Golf, your Am Slam favorites.
Video games! Well, apparently all the video games. There aren't any video games anywhere else. He has all of them. So come on down to Blitz and Chips. I mean, Digital Delights video games. They got Sega. They got Genesis. They got Game Boy.
Back here at coverage at the Spring Am Slam. Hole number 5, round 2, being led off by Kyle O'Brien with a big forehand Anheuser. Fighting through it, coming back to the right. Looks to be in a pretty good position if you make the camera guy move. Gabe Lamb in the second spot, having a really good second half of this tournament. Not that his first half was anything to shake a leg at. Gets his forehand flick out here. I think he got a little bit of Anheuser. Might have got turned up by the wind. Kyle O'Brien keeping it low again. Nice, good backhand. That's what you want. Just ride the grass all the way to the basket. Steven Vecito going forehand here. Nice good drive to start off hole 5. Kevin with a big backhand. Really pushing it into that range. Should put himself in a very good position for par. Kyle following it up with the forehand. Another great position. Might even be able to get a run at it there. Gabe with the backhand, staying low. Oh, it looks like it's trailing off. Oh, and a skip out of bounds. It's a rough break for Gabe, who's been playing a pretty flawless second half here. Steven up with the backhand. Excellent approach shot. May also have a very good bid for birdie on this hole. Great position. Scoots a little bit away with that roll. Kevin, nice little layup here. Thing about hole 5 at Oak Ridge Park is the wind is really whipping through the old ball golf fairways at this point, and it is playing havoc with your disc. Gabe with a smart drop in there. He's going to put himself in a position for a nice easy putt, like I said. You see Kyle doing the same thing. Steven, I feel like, really needs to make a run at it here. And he does! And he puts it down. Excellent shot by Steven. Those are the type of putts that get you that 921 rating. Winner of the Battle of the Beach C-Tier last year. Gabe, not shy to any victories, won the People's Championship, sponsored by Mercy Flash. Here comes Kyle. Kyle's won the Charity Disc Golf Tourney, presented at Doc Kramer. Doc Kramer, legendary New Jersey course. Check it out if you haven't already. Hole 6, round 2. This is going to be your birdie chance, also your race run chance. Steven gets his drive a little bit high out there, falling a little bit short. Kyle up next with his forehand. Doing very nice with the forehand, and he's going straight for that camera guy. He better move, do a little hop, skip, jump. Kevin with a good backhand, getting it out there. It's a very good position. Kevin had 3 C-Tier wins last year, including the Jersey Shore Shootout and the Okie Knockdown. Gabe, another excellent drive. Really plowing through the wind with his drives today. Very impressive. Excellent spot. Should be in an excellent position to run for birdie there. Steven with the second shot. Pretty good bid, leaving him in a very good position for the par. This is one hole you do not want to take a 4 on. Take the birdie if you can, the par if you must, but a 4 don't you dare. Kyle making a good bid there for a birdie, especially from outside of the circle. A little bit to the right, but should be an easy drop in. Oh! Gabe Lamb with a birdie bid. Dead on the chains, but kicks out to the right, drops right next to the basket. It's a tough break for Gabe, who's been putting pretty stellar today. Kevin following him up from that 20 to 25 foot position, and he drills his putt. It's a big make for him. Steven coming in, looking for his par. He's going to put it down. Strong side of the chains, finds the bottom of the basket. Kyle with his third shot. Nice, easy 6-footer. And Gabe, after getting robbed of that birdie, will have an easy drop in. Gives the basket a nice fist bump. Way to go, Gabe. Cosmic Disc Golf, sponsor of the Spring Am Slam, presented by Minutemen Media and hosted by Brian Harley Davidson. Minutemen Media YouTube channel, your home for your non-pro disc golf action.